Maastricht, good evening. Advice for Golf Zulu passing flight level 265, climbing 340. Climb 370, advice for Golf Zulu.
Maastricht radar, good evening, America 226, flight level 370, 20 nautical miles inbound traffic.
Coordination accepted.
It's Greffy, America 226.
Maastricht radar, good evening, Steven Victor Romeo with you, climb flight level 240.
Steven Victor Romeo, Maastricht radar contact. Steven Victor Romeo, climb to flight level 260, proceed direct Blufa.
Climb flight level 260 and direct to MEPA, Steven Victor Romeo.
Negative, Blufa, Bravo Lima Uniform, Foxtrot Alpha.
Blufa, Steven Victor Romeo.
Good evening, Fabian, hi. So, Maastricht radar today. Upper airspace, northwest of Germany and Netherlands. Most people don't know that, but this half here, completely upper airspace of the Netherlands, of the Dutch, however you like to call them. But we are controlling that as we are controlling Jever, which is this sector there. Not sure about the traffic amount today, but I'm supporting a training below me. That's why I connected today as upper airspace here. There will be a training on the normal Bremen radar position. And that's why I'm online today. Who was that? Harry, thank you for your follow. Hi. Speedbird 807 kilo, leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8. Bye bye.
1228, 280, 7 kilo, good night.
Feel free if you have any questions to Vatsim. That's why I'm streaming here as well. And with this traffic situation, I'm happy to answer anything you have. Andri, hi. Good evening. Thank you. Hope you have some fun as well. I've got a Danish controller in the upper north. I've got Bremen radar and Rhine radar on the east side because today is a Berlin event. Tuesday evenings now. Every Tuesday Berlin weekly, which means all traffic in this area might get higher than usual, but most of the traffic, I guess, will come from the south and southwest, which is not my space, unfortunately. But I think this is even a nice position to get some controlling from and to Scandinavian and all that stuff. Euroscope won't let me open a profile. It's just not responding. It's frozen. Oh, okay. Not sure about that. I remember having that problem, but this was due to Windows not being able to get the config files from my shared hard drive. So this was an issue there.
Maastricht, control, good evening, Finnair, 980, flight level 360, inbound to Amada.
Peter 9801 Maastricht radar, good evening. Squawk 3737.
Squawking 3737, Finnair 9801.
Peter 9801 radar contact. Tim, TV Simulations, good evening. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Let's see, I think my lower airspace controller is going to be online pretty soon. I already see him and his mentor in a channel below, so not going to fetch the traffic before it's really in my airspace now. Otherwise, I would do some extended service. Check the gyroscope version. Yeah, but actually we need to use the old one anyway. 3.2.3.2. So shouldn't be a problem really.
Maastricht, hello, White Star 117, flight level 370.
White Star 117, Maastricht radar, radar contact. Confirm 370 is your final cruise line.
Affirm.
Hey Karamba, moin, hi. Und Brecker, hi. Guten Abend. Fritz, wo macht ihr Training? Wollen wir irgendwie zusammen im Channel? Ja, das weiß ich. Ich meine hier im Channel. Ist alles voll. Meinte er, welcher Chat-Channel? Thanks. Was musst du dann? Ja, dann geh ich raus. Ja, aber ich habe ja keine Alternative. Guck mal, wenn ich da oben im Center wäre. Kann auch muten. Kein Stress. Ich will aber für euch da sein. Ihr macht Training. So. This was some coordination with the controller below me. About being in the voice channel. And yeah. Mentor was just asking me about I'm distracted about too much speaking. No, I'm a mentor myself. Of course, I'm always talking to my students. Huh? But I might just tune them down a little bit. Let me see. Oh, I don't have a sound value for TeamSpeak. What a shame. But just tuning everything down. And tuning up my audio for Vatsim. Hopefully you don't get destroyed now. We'll see. So funny enough, today I tried to fix my screen. This is something I cannot pan it, I cannot zoom it, so that I can stay at a consistent upper view screen without moving around all the time. So I can use that as an time lapse anyway. I do have a second screen where I can do that, where I can zoom out and look out and something. I don't need to zoom in anyway because I'm not doing top down anything. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing anything, because I'm forced it. Otherwise, I would totally nervously pan around or zoom around. Big Warm, good evening, hi. Scandinavian 1 Alpha Mike, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
Contact Copenhagen Control on 136.485. For the Scandinavian 1 Alpha Mike, have a nice evening.
Maastricht, guten Abend, Nordfly 107, passing level 205, climbing 240.
Nordfly 107, Maastricht radar contact, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Nordfly 107.
Big Warm, thank you. 25 months of membership on YouTube. Thank you for that. And Vasi identified. Guten Abend. Und auch hier nochmal gute Besserung. So just watching out for the next traffic. They will turn in at some point, I guess. Yeah, of course, they are flying the same route.
Maastricht, very good evening, Finnair 3 Echo Golf, passing flight level 270 on climb to flight level 410.
Finnair 3 Echo Golf, Maastricht radar contact. Continue climb flight level 410. He's good to good climb.
Continue climb flight level 410, Finnair 3 Echo
And Krischi, good evening. Guten Abend von Mallorca. Hi. Let me just check something here. Bremen. Just checked in something at our Discord. We still need a station in the south here. An upper airspace there would be nice, so I just wrote a request if someone has the ambition to do that. Edelweiss 4 Golf Zulu, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Edelweiss 4 Golf Zulu, bye.
Louis, got my 10 hours as S1 controller in Sweden now, nice. What did you control there? Karamba, hab gehört, wir hören uns gleich. Ja, dann schauen wir mal. Rishi. Ja. Im Urlaub und mit dem Christoph unterwegs. Yeah, so. Nicht mit dem Christoph unterwegs. Okay, so he said holidays and not flying his Christoph today. Yeah. Yeah, happy holidays. Don't watch some people stream. Go, I don't know. Go to the beach and thereafter go to a bar. Back in my days, there was no Twitch when I was last time in Mallorca. Not sure what sun means because this is not sunset call sign. Okay, it's not an official ICAO. So I'm typing that in as a comment. Sunset for the next controller. Jetzt swingen wir irgendwann mal zum Push-to-Talk. So, just out of interest, Louis, how is the S1 program in Sweden? Because in Germany we have something like no mentoring. It's a self-learning study course, but I think this is pretty unique in Europe. Or even in the world, because we have so many interested people, people being interested in becoming a controller. I think it's a full mentorship still in Sweden, isn't it? And I can't shortcut them. Yeah. But the first one is flying faster. Same route, same altitude, 11 miles. Yeah, works out. Why is that always EDR 3.1 and 3.2 are active and 3.3 is not? Who decides what EDRs are active? The military. It's not us. This is the real data. So I guess that's what the German army booked today. It's no one from us deciding that. On the other hand...
Maastricht from North Fly 107.
Go ahead.
Short question, is CPDLC online?
CPDLC is active, yes. Stony, hi. Moin im Lurk.
Roger, I try again.
It's Echo Delta Yankee Juliet.
Echo Delta Yankee Juliet, North Fly 107.
We could to the bar now. See you at the weekend? Yeah, maybe. I'm doing a long stream on Thursday, actually. There's a Hamburg event. Maybe have a watch then. In R3 Delta, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485 vorbei.
Copenhagen Control 136.485 in R3 Delta. Dankjewel.
So yeah, big one. So the ADRs are real-life opponents, so it's nothing from us, actually. But only the TRAS, the areas in the airspace which will block our airspace. These are booked over a complex military virtual system from from Finland, I think. And they now use it in Germany as well. There, the virtual special operations can book some TRAS and we can accept them, and then they are being closed for military actions. But the EDRs are just the real bookings. Fishy, see ya. And no contact. No contact.
Speedbird 9 Victor Romeo, we are ready for the descent.
Speedbird 9 Victor Romeo, roger. Monitor advisory 122 decimate for your descent. Bye bye.
Going to Unicom, Speedbird 9 Victor Romeo, schönen Abend, tschüss.
Maastricht radar, good evening, Nordfly 121 at 360.
Nordfly 121, Maastricht radar, radar contact. So easy, just contact me. No login.
Nordfly 107, CPTL3 doesn't seem to work for me. Request flight level 370.
Nordfly 107, Roger. Okay, I'll climb to flight level 370. Flight in a minute.
Climbing flight level 370, Nordfly 107, thank you.
Just checking out something. Louis, first 3 weeks of self-studying, then we do a theory test about physiology. Nice. Then we do sweatbox simulation with a mentor and another student. Then we do the Wertleut test, and lastly, we do online sessions. That's cool. Have fun controlling. It's a very rewarding hobby, I think. It's a logic puzzle, it's a community, it's having fun with others, having... learning something about yourself, about anger management. You learn a lot about structuring your thoughts, structuring your plan. You will learn to think ahead a couple of minutes, what will happen. So I think it's really, really rewarding hobby. Really like it. Nordfly 107, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Monitor advisory, Nordfly 107, bye-bye.
Danke, hey. Controlling a Morocco event, have fun. Actually, I was never in Morocco virtually. I think we flew more south of it.
Maastricht radar, good evening. Transavia 71 Tango at flight level 280, climbing for 370.
Transavia 71 Tango, Maastricht radar, radar contact. And Palle, hi. Good evening. Der aller für Jever. Hast du heute irgendwas militärmäßig irgendwo da vor Ripso?
Maastricht radar, good evening, KZ105, due flight level 390.
Wo ist die? Sorry, ich bin da nicht so firm. Okay, alles gut. Roger. Easy 105, Maastricht radar contact. Sorry for your call sign. Eric Air 226, monitor advisory 122.8.
122.8, bye-bye.
I promise to learn it.
Nah, no worries, you're doing good.
Dann Request Release Direct Ripso. Out of, vom Westen. General Release. Good job. Nordfly 121, proceed direct Ripso.
Direct Ripso, Nordfly 121.
Good evening from the UK, Harry. Hi, greetings. Greetings from Germany. I'm studying with your stream in the background. That's cool. Hope I don't. No. How's it called? Hopefully I don't distract you. So have fun learning. I know it's not fun, but do it. We are going from Egypt to Spain, I remember. Yes, somewhere like that we were flying past Morocco, but north of it. And on the other turns we were flying in our virtual tour, big one, if you remember, we were flying, I think, to the Canary Islands and from there to the south. So passing Morocco as well. Really need to fly there when there's ATC online. Janke, do you have? Unfortunately, our center needs to go out. Always welcome a visitor, yes. Do you have regular events? Did I miss any? Louis, in Germany, what airport and positions can you control as an S1? In Sweden, we can only control delivering ground and 2 airports. But yeah, there's a special...
Transavia 71 Tango, requesting direct to Tuska.
Transavia 71 Tango, proceed direct Tuska. Bad, I didn't see it myself.
Direct Tuska, Transavia 71 Tango.
Hello from Frisco, Texas. Hi, greetings to the States. Thanks for your stream. Yeah, thanks for watching. Louis, in Germany, you can control a category of towers which are called minor towers. So these are between 4 and 5 different towers per sphere. So in the north and west, in the middle of Germany, in the south, there are different small towers you can control. It's nothing like Göteborg or something. It's a lot smaller, so that you get a grip. Your first tower experience is even being a ground controller in S1. A student 1, you should be able to control 1 or 2 airplanes. Get your first contacts with VFR flight rules. So that's the preparation for your S2 then. Jever, go ahead. Nö, die wird mich, glaube ich, nicht mehr treffen. Ach so, da jetzt die eine Meile. Nee, also Unicom, alles gut. Lufthansa 25 Bravo Maastricht, Radar Kontakt. In der Ecke halte ich ja eh alles über 310 und dann passt das schon. Offender 9801, I see you're sending static noises. Maybe turn on your microphone.
Maastricht, Finnair 9801.
Finnair 9801, read your 5 and welcome back.
Yes, I'm back. Had a crash.
Haha, da der Retter.
Radar, good day, Skyline 324, flight level 370, inbound Markel.
Skyline 324, Maastricht, Radar contact. Now I actually need to check. Actually, they're flying. Okay, they're flying direct. Yes, go.
Lufthansa 5 Tango, review flight level 370.
Lufthansa 5 Tango, Maastricht, Radar contact. Descend to flight level 310.
Descend to flight level 310, Lufthansa 5 Tango.
Easy 105, contact Copenhagen Control 136, decimal 485, vorbei.
136, decimal 485, is 105, thank you, see ya.
White Star 117, contact Copenhagen Control 136, decimal 485. A lot of Copenhagen flies there.
136, 485, thank you very much. Bye-bye, White Star 17.
So for now, they're 2 minutes apart at the same point. Actually, I would look out to slow down the flyer behind, but I don't need to. So I will just watch it for now. In der 3 Echo Golf, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485 away.
Contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, choose Finnair Frickbox.
EDR 161 Alpha active, half of my airspace blocked. Finnair 90801, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
136.485 for Finnair 90801. Bye-bye.
Nordfly 121, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Nordfly 121.
Next week, Tuesday, we have Tunis event. It's a fun airport. I see. Yeah, maybe I need to check that out. Would you like me to send you a backside via Discord? Yeah, if you like. Go ahead. Are you on my Discord? Not sure about that. Otherwise, if you find me, just send it. Hello, we'll have my first online session at EHA this Thursday. If you want to step up something neighboring, maybe, I'm not sure. Thursday. No, actually, I'm controlling on Thursday. I'm controlling Hamburg Tower at the event. I will do a long stream, like 5 or 6 hours that day. You know, center controllers being on tower means they have a lot of fun. It's just a fun station then at that point in time. So, really looking forward for that stream. By the way, weather forecast for tomorrow is bad again, so we will find another day somewhere in the future. Big warm, yeah. It doesn't seem like I'm lucky with the weather and visitors to my local airport here. So Patrick couldn't visit me as well because weather was bad, and at the next day it was pretty sunshine, everything covered. Yeah, but then he didn't have any time anymore. Just ring me up in that case if you're going to fly to my airport. Tower at Hamburg always looks interesting with the converging runways. Yes, it is. It's really special. And so we only have one landing runway, but we have the same traffic as Berlin and Cologne and a part of Frankfurt traffic. So they've got 2 landing runways. We only have 1. Lufthansa 25 Bravo, descend to flight level 280.
Descending to level 280, 25 Bravo.
Nordfly 121, contact Bremen Radar 126.325.
Bremen 126.325, tschüss, Nordfly 121, sorry.
Fong Ha, howdy, greetings. Nice to see you again. Ach, Bandit kann man einen Einlauf gebrauchen. Alles voll durch. Aber der wird ja auch schon sagen, wenn das nicht gut war. Also, das finde ich das Gute daran. Ja. Immer genauso denken. Okay, so I got a request. There it is. CPDLC. It's, I don't know. For me, it's heaven and hell in one, two. So I don't have to give them everything via voice, but I'm just not sure when they receive it. CBTLC is not reliable.
Amsterdam Radar, very good evening. Scandinavia 4 Delta, passing flight 255 and inbound Groovy.
Scandinavia 4 8 Delta, Maastricht Radar contact, climb to flight level 370, proceed direct Halser. Ist dabei.
climbing flight level 370 and confirm the waypoint again, please, for Scandinavian 48 Delta.
Scandinavian 48 Delta, proceed direkt Talsa, Tango Alpha Lima Sierra Alpha.
And direct to Talsa, Scandinavian 48 Delta.
Lufthansa 25 Bravo, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, vorbei.
Contact Control 136.485, Center Wireless County for Bravo.
Scandinavian 324 on conversion, reduce speed 260 knots due to sequencing traffic.
On conversion, speed 260 knots, Scandinavian 324.
Jever hört. Roger. Ja, ich versuch's mal. Ist der aus Sylt auch schon ohne Kontrolle gestartet? Oder ist dann... Jetzt halt. Let's see if he's slowing down. I'm not sure about that. I didn't like that situation. I didn't know why he was slowing down that much.
Papa Papa, level 360.
Das ist das 6 Papa Papa Massig Radar Kontakt.
Good evening, Delta in the X-ray, climb flight level 390.
Delta Alpha India X-ray Massig Radar Kontakt. Climb to flight level 390.
Roger that, 390, that's an extra.
A little bit high.
Lufthansa 5 Tango, can we change the frequency?
So 5 Tango, now descend to flight level 250. Felix, Abend.
Descend to flight level 250, Lufthansa 5 Tango.
I always wonder how you guys send out contact messages so quickly. F9 and pressing the tag. Shooting it out. Delta Alpha India X-ray due to passing traffic. Stop climb flight level 330. Proceed direct Bumil. Final cruise level.
Roger that, direct Bumil and we will stop our climb at flight level 330, that's an extra.
And Scandinavian 324 will contact Copenhagen 136.485. Our CPDLC does send the message back. Bye-bye.
Roger, bye-bye. Lufthansa 5 Tango, contact Bremen Radar 126.325, vorbei.
126, 325. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. Lufthansa 5 Tango.
Oh, EHA is online. Nice. That's cool. So I do have a controller back down there. Which one is it? Let me see. All. The All Center. So he's got even the upper airspace. Ooh, he needs to descend. So now checking the routes of these two. And of course, they will meet exactly at the same point. And I need the German Air Force, which is higher as the Delta Alpha India, below that. Because this was a misinterpretation of myself. Shit. Yeah, shit happens. The Delta Alpha India X-ray, actually, I can give you 350 now.
We'll take 350, that's an extra.
Roger, climb to flight level 350.
Climb 350, that's an extra.
On Southwest 71 Tango, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
Over to Legoland 136485, so Southwest 71 Tango.
Legoland, yeah, that's Berlin. You don't look happy? No, actually I am. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm just concentrated. Wer keine Probleme hat, macht sich welche. Ja, das wäre schön, wenn das so wäre. But actually, while I'm controlling, I'm blending out any problems in real life. That's why I like to control. Because you're so concentrated on this thing here, you can't think about everything else. And you actually, that helps a lot sometimes. Wer? Ja, die soll bei mir ankommen. Tech ist auch bei mir. Ich bin noch da drüber, Mann. Ist auch transferiert zu mir. Ja, mich sieht er nicht auf der Map. Jever, was tun deiner Charlie on Frequency? Ja. You cannot send a CBDLC and not be on frequency. That's not working out. You need to call in. I don't accept cookies. I made cookies for the first time this year. Very tasty. What cookies? Now you need to describe them.
Scandinavian 315, contact Maastricht radar. Good evening.
Scandinavian 315, Maastricht radar contact, climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, Scandinavian 315.
Ja, der Mentor sieht leider nicht immer die ganzen Coordination-Sachen. So, German Air Force is now text, so that's why I needed to write something down here and was trying to find the click spot. Now, of course, Speedbird and Lufthansa will meet at the same point as well. I can see that without checking. Means they will pass? I don't think so. They will now meet each other at 360 in this area. Really need to look out for that. So of course it's a warning. Also er wird niemals auf 100 requesten. Das sind höchstens direkt auf also auf Waypoints. Ja, das kannst du ihm sagen, das gibt's nicht. Gibt's aber nicht. Dann dürfte er nur auf 9er Zero hochschicken. Louis, gotta go now. See you sometime. Thanks for watching. See you soon. I'm off to watch some Champions League football. Wow. I'm not into football, so have fun. Catch you next time. Yeah, thank you. Or if you like, just lurk. Just let my stream run beside anything else. Because that helps us streamers a lot. Maybe if you like to lurk, I really appreciate it. Waiting for the Speedbird. Hopefully he's not calling Bremen radar, but me. Yeah, 126.325. Wrong frequency, dude. Please, if a controller...
Radio check for German Air Force 29
If a
Charlie,
controller
please.
gives you something as a frequency, take it. Don't think about yourself on that. German Air Force 29 Charlie, read you 5. Switching you to voice again.
Perfect, thank you very much. Sorry for the troubles.
No worries. Currently controlling and lurking here. Thanks.
Speedbird 811 November with you, passing, no, sorry, with you flight level 360 and on Avenue.
Speedbird 811 November, Maastricht radar contact. Yeah, okay, but now it's working out, I think. Schön Crossing heute alles. Dann kurz Allah für Jever. Ja, Jever, was tun einer Charlie nördlich Hamburg, kommt nach Hannover. Kann ich dir schon was Niedriges geben, damit die X-Go da durch kann? Roger, ja, ist auch dein Übergabepunkt. Jever, was tun einer Charlie, Descent to Flight Level 200.
Descending, Flight Level 200, German Air Force 29 Charlie.
Moin. Und ja, Grüße rüber. So now I've got a congestion point here, and I just coordinated with controller. I want to let the German Air Force descend below the XGO, and the XGO should even descend higher than the 240.
Coordination accepted.
So they can continuous climb,
Coordination
and
request.
they won't meet here. Oh, now I've got a connection. What's that? I didn't get that. Set inbound list. Oh, from west something. Ah, I see. It's hard to spot coordination sometimes. Sometimes you don't see it, and he's flying too fast. It's not. He's time accelerated.
Maastricht, good evening. Lufthansa 2005, flying at flight level 40.
Satufa 005, Maastricht radar contact.
Maastricht radar, good evening. Eurowing 7268 on flight level 210 for flight level 240 inbound Echo Lima.
Eurowing 7268, Maastricht radar contact, climb to flight level 340. Yeah, Maastricht is lovely. I really like it.
340, Eurowing 7268.
I have a question if you don't mind. Bobby, yeah, that's why I'm streaming. If I can, I do.
Maastricht, good evening. Past is 483 Sierra, climbing level 290 inbound to Hamburg VR.
Past is 483 Sierra, Maastricht radar contact. That's not a standard route, I think, but yeah, we'll see.
Scandinavian 60 Quebec with you, Alpha level 360.
Scheme 60 Quebec, Maastricht radar contact. German Air 29 Charlie contact, Bremen radar 126, decimal 325.
125, German Air Force 29 Charlie, bye bye.
Delta X-ray requesting 2 minutes out of cockpit.
Delta Alpha India X-ray first, descent to flight level 250 to be leveled at Boomi.
Roger, crossing Boomi at 250.
And then maximum, make it a short 2 minutes, please.
Just forget it, it's fine. Thank you so much, sir.
Bristol 6 Papa, contact Copenhagen Control 136, decimal 485, vorbei.
Copenhagen 136, 465, Lufthansa 6 Papa.
Close but false, 136, decimal 485.
136, 485,
Luis,
Lufthansa
Namen.
6 Papa, bye.
Didn't see you. Just need to check some.
811 November, request 10 minutes out of the cockpit.
Report your away from keyboard again.
Speedbird 811 November, request 10 minutes outside of cockpit.
Speedbird 811 November, 10 minutes not possible in German airspace. 5 minutes approved, report back.
Thank you, report back.
That's too much.
Radar, guten Abend, Renault 3677, flight level 360.
Red Nose 3677, Maastricht radar, good evening, squawk 7623.
Squawk 7623, Renault 3677.
Delta Alpha India X-ray, descent now, please.
We are on way
Good.
down. 250 Delta.
Ja, ich versuch's gerade, dass er jetzt descendet, ja. Darf ich ihn bei dir durch und dann direkt rübergeben? Jetzt sinkt er. Scandinavian 315, contact Copenhagen Control 136, decimal 485, vorbei. Stressful, I will get back to your questions as soon as possible.
Contact 136, decimal 485. Bye-bye, thanks for the ATC.
Red Nose 3677, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Renault 3677.
Delta Alpha India X-Ray, contact Bremen radar 124, decimal 175.
124, 175 for Delta X-ray, thank you, bye.
Looking 30, 50 miles, yeah, should be okay. Lufthansa 2005, descent to flight level 280.
Descending flight level 280, Lufthansa 2005.
Scandinavian 60 Quebec, descent to flight level 340 due to passing traffic. You will descend anyway.
Descent to flight level 340 for Scandinavian 60 Quebec.
So I've got some questions here. Bobby, still go ahead, please, if you like. First spot an inactive runway, basically demanding me stuff, didn't know how to follow orders and just took off. Yeah, well, that's what .wallop is for. Get a supervisor, let him disconnect from the network. Nothing I would think about. If you don't want to be controlled on the network, don't fly on the network. You might know the reason, but I saw that Jever high and low were split yesterday. Any special reasons for that? Yeah, just because they can, I think. No, because we can do that. Sometimes it's really nice to do such a split, because Jever high is just traffic passing through en route, while the lower one is usually there for any descents or climbs. So sometimes it's just workload, or if people have fun doing that. We have the sectors, and we use them if we like. Let me check our traffic real quick. And he really just want to fly 290. No step climb. Okay, then he will keep 290. Lufthansa 2005, rate of descent 2000 feet per minute or greater.
Rate of descent 2000 meter per minute or greater.
Bobby, say I'm flying IFR route and the end fix isn't tied to a star. And that final fix on my flight plan is like 50 or so miles away from the airport. What am I expected to do after flying past it? If you are under control, they will definitely tell you what arrival you fly or anything, or which procedure. If you're flying on Unicom, I guess you need to select any approach or approach procedure from that point on and fly to that point. So look into the charts, I guess is the best answer in that case. And if the controller doesn't get in touch with me, it should. I mean, actually, you can call him and ask him or whatever. It depends on the country. We sent out a lot of contact me's here in Germany because of the different and conflicting, or not conflicting airspaces, but complex airspaces. In other countries, controllers demand that you call in as soon as you're in their reach. So I don't know how they want to handle it. But nevertheless, better ask than being sorry. Speedbird 811, no more, thank you. Atlanta Center, yeah, and Atlanta is quite busy, I guess. This was under ATC, but the controller didn't say anything to me as there was no arrival. Just ask. Actually, in that case, if you're not sure what to do, it's totally valid to just clear that up. It's a two-side of a contract, isn't it? We're both trying to get you into the destination you want to fly. So, just say, my last waypoint is Denix or whatever. What am I supposed to do afterwards? I'm not sure about that. Do you have vectors or whatever? And then he will actually tell you. Just be open. It's a communication hobby after all. Lufthansa 2005, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, vorbei.
One 36.485, Lufthansa 2005.
Aye. Okay, I see. I did ask him, he told me to stand by because he was busy, I guess. At this time I was like 4 miles from flying past the last fix. Actually, in that case, I would maybe enter in holding.
69 Hotel, good evening, passing 2000, passing flight level 225, climbing 250.
69 Hotel, Maastricht, radar, contact, climb to flight level 360.
Climb 360, speed about
Where's the Itaro? Somewhere an Itaro called in. Find EDDB 27. Oh, you didn't see him. Because it wasn't a concern for me. Not sure where he's flying to.
Reynolds 3677, request 3 minutes out of the cockpit.
Reynolds 3677, 3 minutes approved, report back.
Thank you.
Maastricht, hello, Eurowings 49 Hotel, flight level 370.
Eurowings 49 Hotel, Maastricht, radar, contact.
Scandinavian 60 Quebec, can we get an initial descent, please?
Scandinavian 60 Quebec, descent to flight level 260.
260 for Scandinavian 60 Quebec, thank you.
I don't remember that call sign. Pastis 4830, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, vorbei.
Copenhagen 136.485, passes 4830, bye-bye.
So he's now in a disconnect. Oh, now he's back. la Jever. Die ITW 999er Papa, er hat gespawnt, hat bei mir reingeschrieben. Er hatte keinen Flugplan. Jetzt hat er einen. Ich habe ihn jetzt zu dir geschickt. Funny enough. Okay, Scandinavian asked me to descend, but he's not descending. Scandinavian 60 Quebec, proceed direct blue far, descend to flight level 260 now.
Descent for level 260 now, and we can just, we can go direct to Lufa for Scandinavian 60 Quebec.
It's blue far, Bravo Lima Uniform Foxtrot Alpha.
Bravo Uniform Lima Foxtrot arrival for Scandinavian 60 Quebec. Thank you. It's the Bravo Lima Uniform Foxtrot Alpha arrival for Scandinavian 60 Quebec.
Correct. Yeah, that's what Palace says. We always need to be a little bit more careful about giving advices to FAA spaces.
Charlie, passing flight level 215.
We are controlling ICAO standards. The FAA is a different beast, so difference might occur.
Maastricht, good and open, easy 490 uniform, flight level 380, direct Minter.
2 stations, first Eurings for Charlie, Maastricht radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climbing flight level 370, Eurowings for Charlie.
Easy 49er Zulu uniform, Maastricht radar contact, CBTC accepted.
Danke.
Mr. Radar, good evening, Nordic 37 November, flying level 360.
Nordic 37 November, Maastricht radar contact.
Scandinavian 60 Quebec, I hate to be a pain, but we haven't got BlueFar in our database. I've just checked in my MCDs, so would it be possible for a heading instead?
Continue on present heading, and you need to update your RX cycle because this is like 6 months old.
Okay, roger that. We'll continue on our present heading and we'll update our database after the flight for Scandinavian 60 Quebec. Thank you.
Scandinavian 60 Quebec, contact now Amsterdam Control 134.375 and report that you're on a heading due to navigation issues.
Okay, roger that. We're going to report that we have navigation issues and we're contacting 134. What was the rest?
134.375.
134.375.
Yep.
Thank you for your help, Scandinavian 60 Quebec.
I think he's got ALD, but I'm not clearing you that anymore. Eurings 49 Hotel, descent to flight level 310 due to traffic.
Descent to flight level 310, Eurings 49 Hotel.
Eurings 7268, contact Amsterdam radar 134.375.
134.375, Eurowings 7268, schönen Abend noch.
Why did he?
Shell 3677 back in cockpit.
Huh? Sorry, 3677, Roger. Maybe I did something wrong now, but... Oh, now I've got it. I think I was... I think he... Okay. There was... Oh, that's a pain point. The CPDLC message came in. Beep, 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 beep. And I was actually monitoring the Scandinavian being transferred to Amsterdam. And the sound is similar to having something accepted or denied in a transfer. And in that case, because the tag was still green and not white, I thought he didn't take the tag. So I just released it. It was stupid for me. Scanning 29 Kilo, say again?
Oh, scanning right to Kilo, checking with you, flight level 400.
Oh, there you are. Scanning 29 Kilo, Maastricht radar, contact. Yeah, they're flying parallel. No worries about that. Just looks close or on a warning, but it's not close. They are passing each other. I can transfer him already, and then I've got the free airspace again. Bon appetit. Red Nose 3677, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
Copenhagen Control 136.485, Rennes 3677, Shenzhen North.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I can't wait until C1. Mary, just cherish the position you have. That's an experience you won't get back with a higher rating. If you are on S1...
EG490 uniform, request 5 minutes away.
Please say again.
EG490 uniform, request 5 minutes away.
EG49 Zulu uniform, 5 minutes approved, report back.
Okay.
Sorry, people are too loud. Yeah, so please cherish the position you have. If you're an S2, just be happy about controlling tower and soak in all the experience you can get on that position. Because as soon as you start doing radar stuff as an S3 or even as an SS3 trainee, you will be fixed to that position from your work anyway, because the higher you get, the more demand on positions like that or on controllers are there. So me as a C1 controller, I can rarely go back to just a tower position. Inside events, I usually don't get any ground position anymore, because there's such a high demand on radar controllers or even center controllers. So enjoy, cherish, and soak up all the experience you can get on the ratings you have now, and don't look too much into the future what you might get. It's not a game about leveling up. It's about a game, it's about an experience, about cherishing what you have. My 2 cents. Ooh, that would be a nice clip. If I can find it afterwards. But that's what I think about it.
I don't know what to do here. I was slightly confused. We are checked in with you at Copenhagen, correct?
Last station calling, I barely can hear you. You're not in my airspace. Please stay with Danish airspace controller. He's somewhere in Norway or something. I don't know. Wants to fly to Hamburg. CBDC, sending him over. He needs to descend 280 because they need to descend below the upper airspace of Danish airspace. Just 290, I think, or 285. Speedbird 969 Hotel, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
134.375, Speedbird 969 Hotel, bye bye.
Eurings 49 Hotel, descend to flight level 280.
Descend to flight level 280, hearing 49 Hotel.
Mary 3. I'm focusing on my major approach certificate right now. That's cool. Nice. Easy 49 Zulu uniform. Thank you. Speedbird 811 November. Contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
134.375. Speedbird 811 November. Thank you, see you.
Übrigens 49 Hotel. Contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
Copenhagen Control 136.485. Dankeschön, Abend noch.
And our airspace is pretty close to clear. Janke, welcome back. Actually, I think I forgot to send out some advertisements in the beginning of the stream. Some commercials. I'm usually doing that with no viewers, so that I get a 1 hour free, commercial free stream. But today I forgot that, and yeah, there are not so much viewers on Twitch now. Because I hate it. If you join a channel and you first get 1 or 1.5 minutes of commercials, that's a pain. And I don't know why Twitch is doing that. It's not working out because I'm closing the tab now. I'm not going to... This is an exit strategy for me on Twitch, if I get that. So as a streamer, I try to get as much free commercial space as soon as possible. I don't get any money from that anyway. It's peanuts. It's cents. Saul, hi. How long did it take you to get training for S1? Thinking about the position, but it's very long waiting time here in the UK. Yeah, it depends on the S1 training program. So if you are starting out and doing this for the first time, it depends on the country, what they're doing. So in the UK, it's a very popular and crowded space. It just takes time and patience. But it's well worth it. But you won't get... I mean, in every country it's the same on the lowest level. It's just that it is. Be patient, learn beforehand, fly on yourself. Be active in the community already if you can. So watch other controllers, make a name out of yourself there, make friends. That helps a lot more than just wait for a rating. So actually, without the S1 program we've got here in Germany, the waiting time would be about 1 or 1.5 years. That sounds drastic, but that's what it is. You're not paying for the rating, don't you? So we as mentors do this all in our free time. And I mean, there are just 5-6 mentors for approximately a waiting list of 200 people or something. It's not going to work out. Itch it, scratch it. That's why I'm using YouTube Premium. Yeah, that's a nice alternative. Is it really commercial free on all channels then? Then I might even get that as well. Or YouTube at least. And I don't think about Twitch in that case. Always have to look out. Is this in Nordic or not? Nordic 37 November. Contact Copenhagen Control 136.485. Climb to flight level 370. Yeah, that's nice. How much is it per month? Nordic 37 November, Maastricht Radar. Nordic 37 November, Maastricht Radar. Okay, now I can't do it. Nordic 37 November, Maastricht Radar. Fabian, moin. It's £30 a month. Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Nordic 37 November, go ahead. So we have to have had a problem with my...
Yeah, of course. 93.7 November, Roger. Contact Copenhagen Control now. 136.485. Bye-bye.
136.485, Nordic 37 November. Have a good evening, bye-bye.
You're a student, so it's cheaper. Nice for you. I'm way too old for that. It's not working out, but yeah. Well, that's a lot of money. I don't know what about Twitch. I think Twitch Turbo also like £7 or €7 or something. It's all one-to-one anyway for these companies, even though the exchange range would be totally different. What do the different colors mean on Euroscope? White versus green. Yeah, this I've got 3 different colors. I've got green, totally green, which means it's green, you know? 5th element, green, green. It's perfect. Now it means this airplane is under my control. The tech is with me. So it belongs to me. I can work with it. White means it's still a concerned airplane, which means he might be in my airspace or not, or maybe enter my airspace or not. But he's under control of another controller or an Unicom. For example, down below, you can't see it yet. There you are. Down below here, he will enter my airspace soon enough. So he's white. He's a concerned tech. And all the gray ones you can barely see, which is by design, means this is a tech which is not concerned for me. They are flying below my airspace. I'm in the upper airspace today, flight level 245 up to 660. And these are flying below me. For example, they are all flying to Hamburg. So they are descending before my airspace into the lower airspace and then to the Hamburg approach. So they are not concerned for me anymore. Well, never were. And here, I had a green target because it was at me, but in this case, I didn't tell him, but I sent him a CBDC message. It's like an SMS with your mobile. I sent a message to contact Amsterdam Radar, Echo Hotel Alpha Alpha, here. And he now accepted the tag, which means it's a silent head off. I know this airplane called in at the other controller. He then accepted the tag. In this case, he's still flying in my airspace. He's still 20 miles in my airspace. So he's still concerned, but not under my control. Because I delegated my control to the next station so he can work with it. I even gave him a full release. That's why the F is above that. Which means he can turn it, he can descend it, he can climb it. In this area, it's only 45 degrees in front of him.
Maastricht, can you maintain 2 kilo?
I was getting 29 kilo. Mostly forgot you. Descent to flight level 260, rate of descent 2,500 feet per minute or greater. Sorry.
Descent to flight level 260, 2,500 feet or greater. Yeah, no worries. I'm pretty high above. Can you maintain 9 kilo?
Yeah, but he needs to be 260 at blue, 30 miles prior to Bluefar, which is there. Damn it. That was too late. I was talking too much. Damn it. That's the next problem for controllers. You've got a big airspace, you only have 2 targets, and then it's too dull to control. And you make mistakes because you are not stressed enough. I don't know if you know that in your positions of doing anything like flight sim or controlling yourself. If I don't have so much to do, I start to make mistakes. It's counterintuitive, but yeah, that's what it is. Happens to me in Kassel now. Yeah, not enough traffic, huh, isn't it? Did I miss any tags? I don't know. Richie. SKW 29 Kilo Contact Amsterdam Radar 134, das mal 375. Bye bye.
Contact Amsterdam on 134 to 1375. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Scanning 2 Kilo. Ciao.
Empty airspace. And nothing to drink. But the next are already being transferred to me. Happens to me in Kassel as well, now that you gave me a taste of what stress looks like. Yeah, happy to do that, Fabian. Happy to do that.
Maastricht radar, Shuttle 3 uniform, using flight level 390.
Shuttles are not flying here.
Also requesting 10 minutes on the cockpit.
Shuttle for uniform, Maastricht radar contact. Shuttle is the domestic flight of British Airways. They're called shuttles. If they're flying outside the UK, they're called speedbirds. And they're flying with Bravo Whiskey Alpha. Klingt spannend. Gibt schon Holdings? Ja, nee, so generell. Gibt's Holdings? Ja, ja. Alles ruhig. Ja, ankacken. Ankacken und disconnecten lassen. Fertig. Ich hab da auch keinen Bock mehr drauf. Ich fühle das. Ich weiß genau, was du da erlebst. Danke, sorry when I was controlling again. No, don't be sorry about that. To ask that the third time already. Did my DM come through? I'm streaming right now, so I can't check, but I see something there. Let me guess. Bianca, yeah, hi. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. I will look afterwards, okay? Kevin, I just checked. It's 14 euros. Okay. 13 pounds equals to 14 euros for YouTube Premium. I see. Oh, why is he on Unicom? I guess he didn't call in, so I will try to do that already now. Sorry for bothering you. No worries. Yeah, so traffic will come in. I already see in my overview second screen like 6, 7, 8 airplanes crossing from north and south. So usual traffic. There's a lot of traffic below me, but I'm really trying to help out the training today on the lower airspace. And Actually, we had some good chat anyway, huh? Don't we? Really happy about answering questions like this.
Good evening. This is Varig 756 Heavy Level 370.
Last station, say your code sign again, please.
It's Varig 756 Level 370.
Varig 756, sorry for butchering that. Radar contact.
Thank you. Yeah, it's Varig Victor Alpha Romeo India Golf.
Varig, I see it in remarks now. Varig. Varig. Okay. I mean, you're allowed to fly your virtual airlines, but usually you get then a call sign which is used by an actually airline, and that makes it a little bit more complicated for us controllers because we have a list of the ICAO codes. So the official codes, even if it's an old airline which is not active anymore, I see Varna lines and not Varig. But yeah, happens. That's why I'm asking and putting it in the remarks. Oh, he needs to descend. I guess he switched to Bremen Radar? No, I don't know where he is. It was a Brazilian airline, Varig. Ah, I see. Because he's because now it's Varna Lines as a call sign. That's what I see. What airport do you cover? None. I'm a Maastricht upper airspace controller. I'm en route controller in the upper airspace, starting at flight level 245 and above. And this is the coast of Germany. So I've got a lower airspace controller, Bremen Radar, below me. And they are covering airports like Sylt up here, Bremen down here, Hamburg. This is the Hamburg TMA here. So that's this is the North Sea here in this area. Unfortunately, I cannot display a coastline like in my Bremen Radar package. But yeah, coastline is something like this.
Moin, Lufthansa 560, Flight Level 310.
Lufthansa 560, Maastricht Radar, Radar contact. Descend to flight level 250 now.
Flight Level 250, Lufthansa 560.
Yankee, you can't hear anything? That's problematic. Sorry for that. Okay, back, yeah. I'm an upper airspace controller only, Yankee. I'm not controlling any airports top down. This is the northwest of Germany, so this is the coastline here. There's Sylt up here, there's Bremen down here, there's Hamburg here, in this area. But I'm only starting my control at flight level 245 and above. E. Jackson, guten Abend, hi. That's why this station is so much fun, I think, because you can really do that, what they do in real life. Concentrate on en route traffic. And top down is a Vatsim's thing. I mean, in real life, they all have a real tower or approach controller there all the time. Yes, bandboxing is a thing, but only between parallel stations, not top down. It's like Eurocontrol in real life. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Maastricht, schönen guten Abend. Hier Rings 471 passing 20, climbing 240.
Rings 471, Maastricht Radar, Radar contact, climb to flight level 270.
Climbing flight level 270, Rings 471.
Maastricht Radar, Servus, für Lufthansa Tupapa Alpha, Flight Level 370.
Lufthansa Tupapa Alpha, Maastricht Radar, Radar contact. Lufthansa 560, contact Bremen Radar 126.325, vorbei.
Bremen on 126.325, Lufthansa 560, have a good evening, bye bye.
Maastricht, good evening, Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie on 320, climbing 340, inbound 3 met.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, Maastricht Radar, Radar contact. Climb to flight level 350, final cruise level.
Climbing to flight level 350 with final cruise level Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie.
Yeah, I imagine it's being more fun and way less workload. Way less, I wouldn't say that, but it's a different thing of working. And usually, as a Bremen radar controller, I have to do that as well. So it's one part of my tasks at a bandbox center like Bremen radar without an upper airspace. So yeah, it's a relief station in that case. But I think it's more concentrated on what you do. And sometimes there's so much traffic, you can't even do top down. So in this case, for example, today in the south region, you wouldn't be able to do top down service. So these upper airspaces are really handy and I really like controlling them. That's center work. Other than that, I really like to switch down to an TMA, so to an approach or tower. Germany has so many layers. Yes, same with me. I'm like an onion. I have layers. If you know that movie.
Maastricht, guten Abend. Swiss 25 Tango, flight level 350.
Swiss 25 Tango, Maastricht radar contact. Übrigens 471, contact Copenhagen Control 136, decimal 485. Bye bye.
136485, Fusions 471. Ciao, schönen Abend.
Hey, I'm the Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie. Nice, greetings. Albi. Very cool. Yeah, thanks for flying.
Maastricht radar, good evening. Speedbird 877, flight level 360, direct tail VOR.
Speedbird 877, Maastricht radar contact. Jever hört? Wo ist der? Ah, Roger, ja, Radar Contact. Maastricht sieht die nicht, ne? Das ist alles dunkelgrau, nur auf grau. Sector Crossing ist approved, falls er nicht runterkommt. Aber sieht gut aus, was er da gerade macht. Swiss 25 Tango, descent to flight level 340, passing traffic.
Descent to flight level 340, Swiss 25 Tango.
Ja, weil du siehst den Scheiß nicht.
Shuttle 3 uniform, back with you.
Shuttle 3 uniform, say again?
Back with you.
Oh, Roger, welcome back. I didn't know he left. Yeah, so we now had the situation that the lower airspace controller wanted to coordinate something with me with a target which was not concerned for me. In that case, I barely see them. In the real radar view of the Maastricht radar, these targets here are even without information, without call signs or anything. There's just a major main radar target there, and I think the flight level. So just heard from another controller who's very experienced in that case. In real life, they get taught to really call in at Maastricht and say the flight level first. Why? Because otherwise the controller is not able to find the target anyway. Because there are no code signs, you can't see anything because it's just concerned. But I switched it to the normal Bremen radar tags here to just be more comfortable with controlling this airspace. As we do have problems like Unicom and people not descending correctly and other controllers being overwhelmed, which is different to the real controllers who have every station online at any time. I rehearse that all the time, but that's the problem. So I fixed that for me to at least have the ability to find all the tags I need to, even though they might be not concerned for me. Bedeutet das D über mein Callsign irgendwas? Ja. D means I can descend him if I want, but I cannot turn him. That was my relief, my release from the other station. So he was sending you over, and I was allowed in his airspace. So in this area, I was allowed to descend you, but not turn you or anything. But I think I climbed you. But anyway, yeah, that's what the descent means. But nothing to worry you. You need to worry about. On departure, sometimes the controller asks me to report my passing altitude. Yes, why is this? To identify you. Can they not see my altitude on the radar? Yes, they can, but we need to confirm that it's you who's calling in. I mean, anyone could call in and say, I'm the Leipzig Air 1 Kilo Delta or whatever. I need to confirm that this target is really you. And then on a departure, because you are the first, you are the TMA controller is the first to identify you. The tower cannot identify you. He needs to get your altitude correct, which means if you don't say anything, usually they let you report it, or I would say indicating 5,000 feet. That's a call for you to check if you have 5,000 feet on your call out as well. Just to be sure that you are the target, which is really manned. There are different versions of identification, but that's usually the easiest one. I like to avoid smelly Maastricht and Rhine with flying non-RSM aircraft. Yeah, in that case, you need to stay below. Gustav Machani, contact Maastricht radar 122.185 vorbei.
Contact Maastricht on 122.185. Thank you very much for service. Bye-bye. Lufthansa Machani.
Yeah. Wild Award, that's a valid point. If you don't know it, anyone else? In real life, I mean, on Vatsim, this might not be the case. I mean, whatever. Fly. You are not allowed to fly in Charlie airspace without the equipment, or either flying IFR with enough points anyway, so you're not able to fly from VOR to VOR. And I think you even need to have CBDLC. I think otherwise you're not allowed to enter the complete mastery airspace now. Have you ever tried the UAC plugin? I never heard of it. Rather than Top Sky? No, because we're not allowed to. When controlling Maastricht, you even double them up if you want. No, because we get our navigational package from our local crew, navigation department, and I'm not going to change anything out of that, because this is going to change one by 1 month anyway. I see, yeah, so would be, I guess it would be very interesting. But yeah, I'm not in the NAFB department anymore, and we don't have that for our packs here. Interesting to look into. Thank you for that. Swiss 25 Tango, descent to flight level 280.
Descent to flight level 280, Swiss 25 Tango.
Just scanning. And sequencing in my mind. I really just like to check. I know this one is number 1 and this one is number 2 on the same thing, but better safe than sorry. So I just checked. It's 126 miles. This one was 140. Oh, even 59 miles, so no, nothing to worry about. Even though he's faster, but not that fast. Everything without ATC is a little bit uncomfortable, isn't it? Because you are in wild, wild westland. You need to coordinate with other pilots. And we all know how good this is working out. I mean, you could do it for yourself in your local instance. Yes, I could. But I'm an old man with not much time to try out something. It's just a case of adding the plugin and making a copy of the Maastricht files and changing the display types. Yeah, I know. I know. But I'm totally happy with this. Sorry, I'm usually...
Maastricht radar, good evening. Swiss 117 uniform, flight level 380.
Swiss 117 uniform, Maastricht radar contact. Maybe 1 out of 20 sessions is Maastricht for me. So I've got to juggle with a lot of different packs anyway. And I'm happy to have something uniform. I hope you understand what I mean. What was that? VistaJet? Ah, VistaJet. 36 Tango Lima, Maastricht radar contact, CBDC accepted. Swiss 25 Tango, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, bye-bye.
Copenhagen 36485, Swiss 25 Tango, schönen Abend.
Andri, nice lecture tonight. Got some interesting details about ATC. Thanks for this. Yeah. That's what happens if I don't have so much workload, huh? It was a Belgian? I don't know. It like, sounds familiar. I don't know. Oh, Swiss. Accept. Oh, I'm pretty bad at accents. Trying to memorize anything. I mean, it's quite obvious if it's German, yeah, because this is the German Coast Guard. What are you thinking about? I mean, you get that.
Shuttle 3 uniform, could you tell me the next frequency I'll be on, please?
Shuttle 3 uniform, the next frequency in approximately 70 miles will be Copenhagen Control 136.485.
136.485, Copenhagen Control. Thank you, Shuttle 3 uniform.
I just recognize my own accent. 2 more planes arriving and then my shift is done. Nice, okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, or most of the times, I think I can get dudes out of Netherlands. I mean, at least if they say something with Jever, then it's quite obvious. But other than that, Danish people usually pronounce the A quite funny. For me, at least. I mean, I'm a German, so my English is funny anyway. So no hard feelings, please. So for there, if you hear something like Alpha, it's usually a Danish type, dude. And I really like it. I'm very bad at languages. That's one of pet peeves in my life. I'm bad at learning other languages. I miserably failed at French. I was expelled at Latin after 1 year because I had 0 points in my youth. So English is the only thing I really got working because I needed to work with it. I mean, that's probably the thing. I was very bad at that some couple of years ago. Of course, my whole life I'm reading English, I'm coding in English. Yeah, coding language is mostly have English storytelling anyway. But speaking is a different beast of learning any languages, isn't it? So doing live streams on English, not on English on frequency and a German on the live stream chat, but also chit-chatting with you in English helped a lot. This was very bad a couple of years ago, and by now I think at least I can tell a story somehow, some way. And I'm happy about that. Varek 756, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, bye-bye.
136485, Varek.
No, it was too late for this one. Lufthansa 2 Papa Alpha, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485.
136,485. Danke dir, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss, Lufthansa 2 Papa Alpha.
Just typing in something parallel. Shuttle 3 uniform, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485, bye-bye.
Copenhagen on 136.5, Shuttle 3 uniform, thank you.
Is there anything specific that people don't expect in S3 radar training that comes up? Actually, the amount of self-learning is a lot more than on tower. You need to grasp the concept of 3D airspace, so this usually is one of the big hurdles there. Das ist 25 Bravo Maastricht radar contact. Where is he even flying to? So 25 Bravo, what's the next waypoint you're flying?
Our next waypoint is B-Rot, Lufthansa 25 Bravo.
So 25 Bravo, Roger. Amsterdam offline again, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, he's offline. Okay. I was wondering about no handoff. That's what I recognized that. I don't know whether I caught my question about radar training, what to focus on, what to expect that a lot of people don't expect. Yeah, what to focus on is getting the concept of a 3D airspace is mostly the most important thing in the switch. And then, yeah, the speeds. I mean, people cannot hold the position anymore as like the ground. So this is one of the steps as S3. Air Force 906, Quebec Hotel, Maastricht radar contact. And then the amount of self-learning just is exponentially more, a magnitude more, I guess, than on tower. You really need to learn a lot and get different concepts, a lot of concepts. So that's what it is, being a S3 controller coming from a tower position. Just start studying, observe other controllers, ask questions, be with other controllers. That's the hardest thing usually. And getting over your own ego that you don't know how to do that you need to learn it. Usually that's one of the hardest things for a lot of trainings. But embrace it. It's okay. Would you say that S3 is the hardest training? Yes. We generally say that 3 is the hardest, but would you say that it's true? Yes, it's true. Because as I just said, switching from a 2D to a 3D airspace, all the speeds and all the new concepts is the hardest step.
Good evening, World Express 151's with you, flight level 320.
World Express 151, Maastricht radar contact. Swiss 117 uniform, rate of descent 2,500 feet per minute or greater.
2,500 minutes or greater, Swiss 117 uniform.
Aye. 1 minute, 2 minutes, yeah. This is a 36 Tango Lima, stop descent, flight level 350.
Stop descent level 350,
And CBDC ended because of passing traffic and need you on frequency now.
That's okay.
Yep, 350. And I will just keep him descending after he passed. Because I'm not sure to get him below that. Okay, so yeah. The step from S3, radar controller, TMA controller, to center is more like doing a lawyer test or whatever. Most of the stuff, it's the same concept, but bigger, faster. But most of the learning are about level agreements and standard operation procedures than learning basic concepts of radar controlling. So that's why we all usually say the step from the tower controller to a radar TMA position is the most difficult one and usually the breaking point for a lot of controllers. So they step back and stay as a tower controller. It's just what it is. And it's totally fine. If it's not for you, you don't have to. It's not a leveling game. It's not about getting an achievement of a rating. It's about finding the position you really like to control the most with the most fun. Yeah, ADC doesn't, yeah, on the IVO, what Bedrots is just saying, if you can fast track transfer from IVO your rating to Vatsim, but only a step lower. So if you're a center controller, you can do a fast track with a little test and some endorsements on S3 approach controller. And if you're an approach controller, you can transfer as a tower controller. But you still need to do then the usual training above. It's just really more complex and higher traffic situation on Vatsim. And it's still growing. It's really still growing. This is a 36 Tango Lima descent to flight level 280, rate of descent 3000 feet per minute or greater due to airspace structure.
280 in the descent, 7 to terminate or greater, 646.
Thank you.
No problem.
Vista Jet 36 Tango Lima, contact Copenhagen Control 136.485 vorbei.
arrival, bye.
Well, training are going quickly, and once I get to C1, I plan to come visit Dutch VAC, so I might get a Delta sector if I open Jever in a few months. Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, I would like to get the Jever, the Delta endorsement. I really would like to do that because I can control everything above, below that. I can do the Jever, I can do the Münster next to it, and actually I can't do the Netherlands and Belgium one, which is a shame, I find. I really would love to do more Maastricht. Delta doesn't require endorsement, you just need to visit them, and if you get to the roster, you can control Delta. I don't think it's working like that. To become a visiting controller, you need the endorsements for that. They don't just accept you. I think you need not an endorsement, it's not a tier 1 position, but you need a familiarization. So they will get you in the session anyway. That's the same as with us. Costa 25 Bravo, would you like to climb to your final cruise level 380, just see that, or would you like to stay at 340?
We'd like to stay in 340,
Costa 25 Bravo, thank you. Yeah, Pelle, are you still here? Pelle, please. Try to get me an endorsement for Delta. Would be happy to stream that.
Maastricht radar, very good evening. Speedbird 972, flight level 370.
Speedbird 972, Maastricht radar contact. Proceed direct Ripso.
Proceed direct Ripso, Speedbird 972.
Oh. Yeah. So I guess, oh wow. It's already 10 minutes before 10. I think today we were close on point, as I just saw. Maybe I can do like 20 minutes or something more. But the station below me will close. And usually we should not open the upper airspace without lower. If, yeah, well, but it's an event situation in Berlin, so I could just stay here. Actually, I need to talk to other controllers and staff and all that stuff later on. But we'll do as long as I can. So if you wish to know anything right now, go for it. I don't have so much traffic right now. It's more a chat session today. Maastricht is classed as unrestricted position on Dutch work. Yep, you do not need to get through their intro sessions, so I just checked. That's correct, but you need to be released up to that position. So if you're a visitor, you still need to be endorsed for their positions, for their unrestricted positions. It's not like I'm a visitor, they say hello and you can start controlling. It's not like that. Why for center it's called familiarization instead of endorsement? Principle is the same? No, it's not. An endorsement means this is a station which is classified as a tier 1 position with higher demands because of higher traffic and more procedures, and you need to be concurrent on that position, and you need to hold at least 3 hours per 6 months on that position or top down. A familiarization is just an introduction we got here because all our centers are the same difficulty. They are all very difficult to control, but anyone who's able to control, for example, a Munich radar should be able to control a Maastricht or Bremen radar center as well with a familiarization session, which means they get some infos about the sector, but they don't need to stay concurrent in that position. So it's not 3 hours and 6 months. That's why there are 2 classifications on that point. What best route size? Lufthansa 25 Bravo contacts Maastricht radar 122.185 vorbei.
Contact radar 122.
Current, yeah. No, how is it called? Yeah. Or is it concurrent? I don't know. You need to stay. you need to stay in practice. I mean, concurrent is something different. I think. Wrong word for that. Happening, done at the same time. No. No, you need to build up, or you need to have currency. That's the word. I'm sorry. You need to maintain currency on that position. Now I got it. Thanks, Kevin. As I said, I'm a German, so this is funny English sometimes. World Express 151 monitor, advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Roger, 22.8, thanks for the ATC. Have a good evening, World Express 151.
Speedbird 877 monitor, advisory 122.8, bye-bye. Yes, Bedrats, that would be cool if you some more.
Unicom Speedbird 877, thank you very much for ATC and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Same to you, thank you. Let me know. Air France 906 Quebec Hotel, next station is closing, so monitor advisory now 122.8, bye-bye.
Advice for the frequency, thank you very much and good night, Air France 906 Quebec Hotel.
So,
coordination accepted.
Actually, we do have an inbound to Hamburg and this outbound here, and that's it. So, yeah. Actually, I will do my 2 hours of a stream, or I already have 2 hours of a stream because I started 5 minutes early. And we will go to an end pretty soon, which was a short session, but still, I think it was interesting. And for me, it was a cool stream about chatting, talking to you. Really would love to do an FAQ or something, ask me anything session. Just chat about Vatsim. I think I would like that. Yannick, hi, greetings. Yeah, just all the traffic just passed. It's over now. I wasn't so heavy on the traffic in the north because it's Tuesday. They're all flying to Berlin, so most of the traffic is below me. So in the south and in Solling.
Center November 63118 with you, flight level 234, climbing flight level 400.
Number 63118, Maastricht radar contact, climb to flight level 400.
Flight level 4, climb to flight level 400, November 63118.
And so with that, I would like... Do I even... Let me see if I can rate on Twitch. That's the usual game. On YouTube, actually, we don't have that function. I know there's something like that on YouTube, but this is so cumbersome and not working, really. Not sure who's online. Actually, I don't see any controller right now. Of course not. Sorry, I'm not rating to IVO. I'm sorry. So, anyway, in that case, have a nice evening. And before you leave, Thursday evening, in 2 days, Thursday evening, Hamburg event, I will do a long stream.
Speedbird 972, ready for descent.
I will do a long stream on Hamburg Tower. Hopefully having a lot of fun with you together. Speedbird 972, Maastricht, descent to flight level 250.
Descent 250, Speedbird
Go ahead.
972.
Okay, da kommt jetzt nur noch die Speedbird. Die reichst du noch durch? Dann, ich mache nämlich auch gleich zu. Sehr gerne. Sehr gerne. Ich hoffe, es hat geholfen. Jo. Ah, du machst es schon. Okay, so the text is here. He's identified and he can climb to, no, 340. There you go. I don't like text. I was busy trucking with Stony. Yeah, actually, I like to truck as well. I didn't thought I get back into Euro Truck Simulator, but for now, it's really fun. I'm even looking forward for the Christmas event again, and we are still doing the Halloween event. Eh? But yeah, so if you don't know, this is on YouTube. If you don't see me here, I'm also doing a lot of simulation streams. On my other YouTube channel, which is called Coffee Carla. But this isn't German, so I usually don't advertise it. But we're doing a lot of Euro Truck Simulator and everything else. Shipfarer, sim and all that. I really like sim and strategy games. So controlling and mentoring is not my whole hobby life, but it's also all the other sim games. Yes, I'm saying games to them. This is simulation. A lot of these sims are more entertainment sims. But I'm totally fine with it. So, anyway. Have a nice evening, everyone. Thanks for watching. Come by and be with us in the chat again on Thursday evening. I'm already starting at 16 Zulu, I think. 18 local time Germany or Western Germany, Europe or whatever, I don't know, sorry, Middle European time or what is it called. So 16 Zulu, I will already start at Hamburg. See you there. I will have my fun and hopefully I can share it with you. Goodbye, good night, see ya.